Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Only 2 more days of videos left. Today is Friday, and you have one for tomorrow for Saturday, and then we get to say goodbye to this team and try out the Trick Room team. We had like really great success in yesterday's video with this team, so I'm just gonna run in with it again and see what we can do to maybe see some counterpoints of why we should make some changes. But we really made, like I said, some really good progress, so I think we'll be fine. But I'm really excited about this team. Yeah, like some of them don't have protect. Like I probably should go through this team roll like after like on Saturday after you guys see the video and make sure that these guys are like set, ready to go, because these guys up here have 5 protects. These guys I saw 2. It's gonna be really fun. But anyways, we'll get into our matches and see how we do today. Okay, we've got Hatterene, Indeedee, Torkoal, Urshifu, Ursaluna, and Galley. Okay, so Trick Room, obviously. So we're definitely going to be bringing in Farigiraf so that we can reverse this as much as we possibly can. We're going to do this the simplest way. They don't have anyone with Intimidate, so I don't have to worry about that. We'll bring in Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, Farigiraf, and I kind of want to bring in Golden Go, but he might not be like the greatest one to bring in. Actually, let's start with these 2 and end up with Ogerpon and Farigiraf in the back. Because if that's a Hatterene up front, they can't fake out, and I can just go straight for the double knockout if they open up with Indeedee Hatterene, or if they open up with something else. Like if they open up with Ursaluna, then I can knock off the Flame Orb, so we don't have to worry about that. Hatterene, Indeedee, so okay. Here we go. Psychic Surge pops up. Procs the booster energy off Roaring Moon. Attack was heightened. We're gonna go ahead and go straight into Terra Flying, knock off, and make it rain. So far, no helping hand. I think that would have, well, I think that goes after the Terra. I think it goes Terra's, protects, or help, like Terra's moves, and then all that other stuff. So follow me. Saw that coming. I'm okay with that. Knock off. Run it into D, knocks it right off. There goes the Rocky Helmet. But it is the 1-hit KO. Now this is single target, make it rain. And down goes Hatterene. No Trick Room. So now we don't have to worry about that, and we got the obvious speed advantage. Well, look at that. 1 dark Pokemon to like completely obliterate that. Now, that was also an expanding force set too. So now that we don't have to deal with that, we don't have to worry about it. But now we get to see their last 2, which I'm assuming one's going to be Ursaluna. Now, I'm not going to be able to prevent them from doing... Yep, there's that. I'm not going to prevent them from doing... what is it? Protect. So that's the sucky part about it. But I am going to go ahead and acrobatic on the Urshifu and make it rain. Maybe I should swap. Oh, that's a good question, because they could protect on Ursaluna. I do want to hit Urshifu. We'll swap to Ogerpon. Golden Go's in danger, not because he's like the -1, but Urshifu, since it's single strike, it's going to do a lot of damage to Ogerpon. So there's the protect. I figured that was going to happen. I think Urshifu is sashed. Scarfed, I think. Guess he was faster than Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon's really, really fast. Okay, there's the burn on the Ursaluna. We're going to protect, and I'm going to, actually, no. I'm going to activate Tailwind. I'm going to Horn Leech. This way, because I'm still super fast. Like, I think this game's ours. As a matter of fact, I know it is. It just depends on who decides to target. You can still do Earthquake. Facade goes right into Roaring Moon. Down it goes. That could have been like an easy 4-0 win, but that's okay. Now we're bringing Golden Go. And I'll protect. Yeah, I'll protect and Horn Leech, because they're going to protect here. No. Okay. I mean, it is their last Pokemon, and I took down their whole offensive pressure thing. Kind of why I'm not bringing my own Hatterene, just because of stuff like that. All it takes is like one dark Pokemon. Incineroar, Urshifu, Roaring Moon. Anyone with like a strong enough knockoff is just gonna wipe through it. Just gonna go right through it. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on, and let's see what happens next. What's up, guys? So this is gonna be a new commentary attempt for me. During this portion of the video, I had my older brother come in and conversate with me, and it's going to through the entire video. So unfortunately, you're not going to hear my voices, my choices, or anything like that. And I was actually kind of distracted throughout this entire thing, but I at least wanted to pop in and let you guys know that this is what happened. And yeah, and I'll see you guys near the end. Okay, for this match, we've got Fluttermane, Torkoal, Armarouge, Indeedee, my back, Iron Hands, and Lilligant. So we do have a mix of a Trick Room, Fake Out, Sun Team. Now I am going to say Trick Room, but I know that it's most likely for Expanding Force, but it's probably Trick Room because multiple Pokemon need it to be activated to be slow. However, Fluttermane and Lilligant do suggest otherwise, and I think Armarouge is still fast. I think. I'm not 100% sure. What we'll do is we'll go in with Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, Farigiraf, in case the Trick Room does get activated, and Golden Go. That way we can swap in if we need to for Iron Hands, Lilligant, and all that other stuff. Okay, so what do we got here? Who do you bring out first? Iron Hands and Fluttermane. Okay. Activate the booster energy on the Roaring Moon. Oh, you activated it on the Iron Hands too. Attack was heightened. Dope. We're gonna go ahead and activate this and Tailwind, and I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel straight into Fluttermane. Because I don't think I have to worry about Trick Room activating if they decide to go this open, but that may not be the case. Fake Out into the room, and does not get activated via Tailwind, which is totally fine. But those guys are fast. At least Fluttermane is. Take down the Fluttermane in one hit. Fake Out is now gone. been all used up. So now it's 4v3. Out comes Entity. Psychic Surge. And Psychic Seed activates. That's special defense. Okay, I should be fine. Let's go ahead and do knockoff. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Horn Leech. You know what? Spiky Shield. Let's let like Roaring Moon go down. He'll probably will. Follow me on the Entity, which is totally fine. Here, Entity, have a knockoff. Down you go. Nice punch. Totally fine with that. It's really strong. That fake out did a lot of damage. What's that? Okay. I will not. Okay. All right. Summon out Golden Go. Armouge is now out. Interesting. And Shadow Ball. You know what? Let's Nasty Plot. And Ivy Cudgel. I kind of want to go double into that Armouge. Iron Hands, I don't think could do anything to Golden Go right now. Yeah, let's go for it. Double into the Armouge. Because Expanding Force is going to come out. Here comes the Tear. It's probably going to go for the Armouge. It is. Grass. Okay. This is going to take far less damage from me now. White Guard. Cudgel. Still half. A little less than half. That was a crit too. Out comes Shadow Ball. Ooh. Drain Punch into the Ogerpon does considerable amount of damage. Ah, it's a leftover set. Gotcha. Out comes Giraffe Rig. Shadow Ball. And I'm gonna Psychic. Actually, let's Nasty Plot. White Guard. I mean, it's not bad. You obviously can tell that you're protecting the Iron Hands there, but I'm not going to use Make It Rain. I now know that you have White Guard, so it's no, not going to be an option. Nasty Plot. Now he does have Drain Punch, but Rigorath is part Psychic. While Charge, not enough to get the KO. Shadow Ball, and let's try Psychic. See how that goes. I thought about activating Trick Room, but I don't think that was going to be the best choice. But this turns out really, really well. Down goes Iron Hands. Let's go! All right, let's move on. Okay, we've got Iron Hands, Fluttermane, Water Ogerpon, Incineroar, Articuno, and Ninetales. Everyone's using Iron Hands again. I kind of dig it. It's like What's the trigger? You guys have to let me know down in the comments down below, because I have no idea what the triggering is going to be. All right, so because I will have to deal with weather, I don't think bringing in Tornadus is going to be the best. Obviously he's weak against everything there. We can go strong and with like the golden go. You know what? Let's bring in the. Well, I mean, Tornadus would be like a good fixture. We'll have to worry about fake out. Let's go Tornadus, golden go, roaring moon, and raging bolt. No, Ogerpon. We'll do those four. I was thinking about bringing on Fergarath or maybe Incineroar, not Incineroar, but no, it wouldn't do anything. But for Iron Hands, like having 2 fake out users is pretty powerful, if you ask me. Fluttermane and Iron Hands. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Tailwind and go straight for the Make It Rain. Because Fake Out can only go into Tornadus and I have Covert Cloak, so I don't really have to worry about Fake Out. You could swap in to maybe bring out something else. It would make the most sense. Or Iron Hands could completely forego Fake Out and just do something else. It seems like that's the case. Tailwind gets activated. Out comes Make It Rain. Fluttermane lives with Sash. Mythical Fire. That's not bad. Drops my special attack 2 stages. Wild Charge goes right into Tornadus, and he does not lift that. Absolutely does not. Hit by the recoil. Healed up a little bit of HP due to the leftovers there. Question is, I think the best option is to bring out Ogerpon to deal with this coming up here. I have Tailwind, so Ivy Cudgel there, and Shadow Ball. I think a switch is coming my way, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go straight into Iron Hands on both. I'm going to leave Fluttermane alone. I mean, Mystical Fire is going to do a ton of damage, but I need to be able to knock out this Iron Hands. It's going to be a problem if I don't deal with it. Right now, I have Tailwind, and I can possibly knock out Fluttermane, but I foresee a switch. And I could be wrong. No switch. Ivy Cudgel into the Iron Hands. Gets it 2/3. Here comes the Shadow Ball. I am -2. Does not. It's Assault Vest. I should have taken down the Fluttermane, but that's okay. Wild Charge goes into Ogerpon. That was a crit. That's a lot of recoil. That's a lot. All right, let's bring out Roaring Moon. Do I have my Terra still? I do. We're gonna Ivy Cudgel that, and I'm just gonna knock off, actually, knock off the Iron Hands. Because if it switches into anything else, I'm gonna knock off its item. If it doesn't switch in and they just let the KO go, then I get to KO both of these guys because I have Tailwind still. With your Iron Hands, so we kind of guessed that. Out comes Alolan Ninetales. Okay. We're gonna Terra, go straight for the Roaring Moon, turn it to flying, so I'm really weak against this Ninetales now. Knockoff. Not very effective, but that's totally fine. Light Clay goes away. Ivy Cudgel. Knocks out the Fluttermane. Out comes Articuno. Out comes Articuno. I know it's Articuno. Or it could be Iron Hands. It could absolutely be Iron Hands. Nope, out Articuno. Called it. Tailwind's active for another turn. Yeah, let's go for it. Knockoff. I don't think that's enough. There goes the choice specs. Out comes the Ivy Cudgel. Avoids it because of the ability. Out comes Aurora Veil. Shocks. Blizzard. Down goes Ogerpon. That was kind of my way of trying to deal with that Pokemon, but now that, yeah. Ugh, that sucks. Okay. Let's see if this would have done anything. Acrobatics? I think I'm still faster. I might not be as fast as the low and Ninetales, but I might be. It doesn't really matter though. Withdraws the Ninetales. Brings out the Iron Hands. Oh, I'm fast. Well, I'm faster than Articuno. Oh, yeah. Ice Beam. I was like, oh man, that doesn't do, but yeah. Snow raises physical defenses, and they have Aurora Veil, so obviously not a whole lot that I could do, but I did guess the knockoff, but I was really hoping for the double to go into Articuno and knock it out. Not a bad combo. Obviously I couldn't get rid of anything. If I was able to like maybe switch the weather, might be a little bit better for me. Or if I taunted, you know, the Alolan Ninetales, but it wasn't like open right away. So I don't even think I brought in Tornadus. I might have. I think I did. I don't remember now. It was a good match, obviously, but it was kind of like an uphill battle for me, for sure. Let's move on. Okay, we've got Fluttermane, Incineroar, Chi-Yu, Amoonguss, Tornadus, and Walking Wake. Okay, so how should I deal with this? I know I don't want to start off with minuses, so I don't really want to start with Roaring Moon, but I do have a Tornadus on that side of the table. So I'm going to start off with Raging Bolt and Tornadus. That's a pretty good combo, I would say. And Roaring Moon, and let's go Ogerpon in the back. We'll leave Fergarath and Golden Go alone for now. Although good as Gold, being able to negate Spore would be helpful here. But I don't think it would be a good matchup for everything else, since they have Incineroar, they have Fluttermane, so Tornadus Fluttermane. So we kind of got it, So we can go for the taunt or we can go for the Tailwind. I think the Tailwind's going to be the best, and then Terra, and we'll go to Water, because the Fluttermane's going to do a lot of damage to us. And I want to first do Snarl to lower down their special attacks. Let's see what they decide to do. I'm going to Terra to make myself Terra Water. Tailwind. That way I'm not stomped for a taunt later on. Tailwind on their side. Totally okay with that. Icy Wind. So it's gonna lower my speed, but oh, that's a Scarf. Not Scarf, but that's a spec. That's a spec. So here, have your minus list, please. Have a little bit of the minus. Let's go and protect, and I'm gonna snarl again. The speed control Fluttermane's not bad. Now it's -1. It's not gonna be doing as much damage. Jesus. Well, would it be considered spec? You guys have to let me know down in the comments, because I want to say that it's spec. That did a lot more damage. Usually it doesn't do more than half. Usually I have a little bit more HP, and it definitely wasn't a crit. So we'll protect. Icy Wind. It is gonna hurt Raging Bolt a little bit, but it's not like effect wise, but speed drop wise, it's gonna do something. Liquid Storm. Snarl. It's gonna miss one. It's gonna miss the Fluttermane. Let's go ahead and do this now, because Tornado should be in range enough for me to knock it out. Withdrew the Fluttermane. Good call. Out comes Incineroar. Nope, Walking Wake. Thunderclap. Knocks down Tornadus. Liquid Storm. Oh, that's a lot of damage to Walking Wake. And we drop the speed. Let's go. And it's leftovers, huh? Dope. That's not a bad set. Does it know Thunderbolt? I think it does. I absolutely think it does. Tailwind's got one more turn. Let's protect so I don't lose it. And Thunderclap the Walking Wake. Let's try that. Since I know it's leftovers, it's not gonna... It's gonna have access to protect. Is it gonna use it though? Nope. It's gonna go down instead. And Thunderbolt. Ooh! Thunderbolt. Oh no. You halved its speed even further. Alright, Tailwinds are gone. And it should be now 4 versus 2. What do I have in the back? Roaring Moon and Ogre Pawn? That could be easy enough to deal with. Let's... Tailwind, and I'm gonna Thunderclap the Fluttermane? Yeah, let's try that. Protect on the Chi-Yu, it's totally fine. I think this Fluttermane's spec'd. So I think it only has access to Thunderbolt right now. Thunderclap. Not enough to KO. Thunderbolts. I mean, I'm okay with it just because of the fact that, you know, I do have access to Tailwind. And I now outspeed their party. And Fluttermane can't realistically do anything to me. So, learning from yesterday's video, we're going to knock out the Chi-Yu. It protected last turn, so I don't have to worry about it. We're going to protect the Tornadus, and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel straight into Chi-Yu. I'm not going to leave it alive. Not this time. Not this time. I'm actually going to do damage to it. I have Tailwind. I'm not making the same mistake twice. Here comes the Terra. It's probably going to go to the Chi-Yu. It does. And you are fire. So you're going to negate the damage from Ivy Cudgel, which is not bad. No, actually, it's good. You're weak to it even further. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. You're going to be twice as weak now. Are you sashed though? Nope. Okay. Never mind. Thunderbolt goes into the protect. Nope. Okay. And we'll just do the Bleak Wind Ivy Cudgel. This game's over. Yep, battle's canceled. I played around that pretty freaking well. I do say for myself. So in turn 1, it was pretty simple. And I kind of had to deal with like the Pokemon like next to them almost to be able to take down a lot. The Snarls did extremely well, so when they swapped out the Fluttermane, it made sense, right? But I think instead of having specs for that item, I think either Booster Energy or Focus Sash would have been like the best choice. That way you can have Protect, because when you're locked into a move, even though it does more damage, you are permanently locked into that move. So it's like, when I don't have to worry about speed, like Tornadus, for instance, with the Covert Cloak, I ignore secondary effects, so that's cool. But the Raging Bolt, it didn't matter if he had a speed drop. None of their Pokemon was going to be able to knock it out right away, especially Terra Watered. So when the Fluttermane swapped and they brought out the second Pokemon, I was already like looking into knocking out Tornadus with the Thunderclap and lowering down the damage even further. So all that being said, it was an extremely good, thoughtful match. I think that if I had to critique anything, change the item out of the Fluttermane, and I think that that team and that mechanic is solid, pretty solid. Let's move on. And that, Pokefans and ladies and gentlemen alike, is going to be the end of today's video. Since it is the end, we will be rolling out the outro, but I just want to say something before we end for today. There's going to be a voiceover in one of the matches, and that is because I had someone come into my bedroom, my recording studio, and decided to talk to me during recording. So obviously I have to redo that entire thing, because you guys don't need to hear about me and him talking about pocket cues for APA and pool and stuff like that. Unless you guys want to hear something like that, then we'll maybe think of something to do for the secondary channel. But for now, it's going to be redone, so you guys don't have to listen to that. But without further ado, because it is the very end, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below what you guys thought of today's matches, the strategies that was used, the Pokemon that we selected, and the other thing that I thought of. I don't remember what it is now, but that other thing that I asked about. And since I do reply to any and all comments left behind, we'll definitely have a really good discussion. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, you can follow me on X, or Twitter, as I like to call it still, or if you guys want to talk to me on Discord, both of those are going to be in the description down below. If you are a returning viewer or a brand new viewer, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 450 subs by the end of the month, and by the time of this recording, we are literally 3 away. 3! We are so close! It just lets me know that you guys like what you see, and it does support the channel the best way possible. It's free, and again, it just lets me know and helps me out quite a bit. We're going to try to hit 500 in April, so I would love it if we can get to this one so we can start aiming for that one, because that one's going to be a little bit longer to hit. But I know that I can hit it with your guys' help, and if you guys have just seen me for the first time, you can hit the playlist at the end card. That'll let you see what I've been doing up to this point. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload next, hit the notification bell and select it to all for your viewing pleasures. And that is going to be the end of everything that I have to say. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, I hope you eat well, drink water. I know I am. And yeah, that's it. Till next time, have a good one. Peace.